Dr. Angus Bruneau. Dr. Angus Bruneau founded the largest investor-owned distribution utility in Canada, Fortis Inc. in 1987, serving as its president and CEO from 1987 to 1996 and chairman of the board from 1998 to 2006. Dr. Bruneau is the former president and CEO of Newfoundland Power and is the founding dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science at Memorial University of Newfoundland. Additionally, he served as vice president for professional schools and community services at Memorial and established Bruneau Resources Management Limited. Dr. Bruneau holds a PhD in physical metallurgy. His honors are extensive, including 3 honorary Doctor of Engineering degrees, the Queen's Golden Jubilee Medal, and Fellow of the Arctic Institute of North America. His directorships are also extensive and have included Aurora Energy Resources, Petro-Canada, Inco Limited, the SNC Lavalin Group Inc., and Air Nova. He has been actively involved in research, innovation, and science policy, including the Natural Sciences and Engineering Research Council of Canada, the Canadian Foundation for Innovation, and the Social Sciences Humanities Research Council. Still, there has been time for many charities and community initiatives, such as Festival 500 Sharing the Voices, the Canadian Institute for Child Health, and serving as Honorary Council of the Netherlands in Newfoundland and Labrador. This is Dr. Angus Bruneau.
I would describe Angus as being kind, certainly a good listener, very professional, and overall a very good human being.
But there's one characteristic which I think distinguishes him above all others, and that is his insight into people. He had great insight into character, to talent, and the ability to bring that talent out. I think that came true in his university days. It came true in the 20 years I worked with him at Fortis.
I've heard him say many times that of all of the factors in his own success, he believes the key to it is the people around him.
Any great leader has to have that ability to look out, the confidence to go and change the circumstances you're in. And Angus always had the confidence himself and the people around him to go forward with the change he felt was necessary. But most people are afraid of change. Angus was not.
Angus was there very much from the early days as a leader, as a mentor, and someone that everyone within the organization looked up to. He was very supportive. He was really a role model. His continued effect upon us all is there, and it's had a very positive impact on what we've been able to achieve.
Having the achievements he had in academia, he's also a builder in a corporate sense, and both from the university to come in and implement a new faculty with a new model of education, and then to go into a company which is fairly traditional public utility and take it into, diversify it and bring it global, again, is, I think, a legacy that he has left in both the corporate and academic world in this province.
It was Angus who lit the fire that became Fortis. A lot of people contributed to that, but he was instrumental in setting it up and putting in place the people who ultimately carried it forward. And he was there for 20 years, initially as CEO and ultimately as chairman. To me, he was always my mentor, always my closest advisor, always my biggest supporter, and a tremendous, tremendous friend.
Well, I've seen Angus in many roles over the years, certainly as in the academic world, as a teacher, as a mentor, as a leader within that area, and also the same within the business world. And I've seen him support community causes like Festival 500 and be very passionate. And all of those things are such great characteristics that have had him make such an impact on Newfoundland and in fact on Atlantic Canada.
A couple of years ago, through a very generous donation from both he and Jean, the university we were able to set up Bruneau Student Life Program. And LIFE stands for Leadership and Innovation Fund for Engineering. It captures the spirit of Angus, which is really about leadership and innovation.
In fine arts, Festival 500, a lot of government committees and commissions at the university, and through his involvement in other boards, he was instrumental in bringing what was initially the Inco Center of Innovation here, because he had been a director of Inco. And I know through his government work, he was very instrumental in bringing the Institute for Marine Dynamics here. So a lot of things he did were behind the scenes.
The impact he's had at the university and the impact he's had in the community, I believe, is motivated by his belief that this place can be world leading in what we choose to take very seriously and do very well.
If we were looking at the Academy Awards, Angus would be getting an award for lifetime achievement. It's not so much one thing. the myriad of things he's done over his career. Not only at Fortis, that's an obvious achievement. At university, in terms of the faculty of engineering, an obvious achievement. But he's a very eclectic guy. Primarily, his impact will be felt through education for a long period of time. At heart, he's a teacher. That comes through in many of his activities. He was certainly a teacher to me.